Hello. Today I'll be doing a small YouTube review on a watch that I recently came across on Macari. It's by a brand called Nixon. It's called the Dork Too, and style is black. So I actually just got this today. Box is a little messed up, but that's not what I bought. I didn't buy the box. Okay, so let's get into the watch. So it honestly came in some really nice high quality packaging. Let me push the back out. It came in some really nice packaging, but whoever owned it. But however, the watch was in good condition. That's what it looks like. It's a really nice looking watch. So let me pull that out. So there's something different about this watch. This watch actually does not have a regular battery. It uses a I believe this is a micro USB. You can find one of these almost anywhere, but it came with one. And so let's get into the watch. So here's the Nixon Dork Too. I'm somewhat of an avid watch collector. I love to collect like strange looking watches and stuff. I even like watches, honestly, that you would see in like the shows and stuff. So what else? So on the back here it says Nixon Nerd Alert, the Dork Too. And this is honestly it's pretty nice. This is all metal. It's not plastic or anything. I'm not really seeing anywhere where it's plastic. The button looks like it's coated with metal. It's nice, dark screen. It's not bright, but the reason why it somehow makes up for it. That there's a feature in this watch that makes up for it. This watch actually tells you the time when you click the button.
3:50 p.m.
I don't know if you can hear it.
3:50 p.m.
And it also has a light, so it's got somewhat of a dimly lit light. Yeah, hopefully you can see that. But yeah. So, and then on the side here's a charging port. There's the charging port. So whenever the battery is going low, it actually tells you, oh, it needs to be charged, and it'll make you aware of it. So like I said, I had just gotten it just a couple minutes ago in the mail. Looking through the instructions and stuff, it comes with some really interesting features. I guess there's volume control, so you can make the voice a bit louder by one or two pushes of the buttons on the side here. So that's for date, and then light. You can also, it has an hourly chime. An hourly chime that will shout out "Dork," which is actually kind of funny, because whoever made this watch, obviously the brand Nixon, the company Nixon, they made it so custom. Honestly, I think it's just a unique watch to have. What else? It's also got an alarm, so there's 3 different modes. There's the date.
Wednesday, May 24, 2023.
See, there's the date.
3:52 p.m.
And then there's the time, and then you can toggle through. There's the alarm. I don't have the alarm on, but if you want to turn the alarm on, you have to hold so in the instructions, this is labeled the A button, and this is the B button. So when you want to turn on the alarm, let me toggle to the alarm. So when you want to turn on that alarm, you hold down this button right here, the A button, as it's labeled in the instructions. But on the watch, it's actually labeled as light. So the light button is what you want to hold down just for a couple seconds to pretty much turn that alarm on. And then when you're on like the regular time display, if you want to turn off that chime, because I know sometimes the chime may become annoying, which if you want to turn it off though, just hold down the light button, but you have to be in the time mode to be able to do that. But yeah, just hold down that light button for a couple seconds and you'll see it turn off. What else? So volume controls, when you're setting up the time, the date, and everything, as you go through those little modes, you'll see the volume settings, and you can turn down the volume. You know, it's not a lot. It's not a lot of variances in the volume, but it's at its quietest right now when I press it.
3:54 p.m.
So, yeah, you can quiet it down. Also, this watch, I don't know of any watches that, well, unless you own Apple watches, can pretty much do a lot of things, but this is not a smartwatch, even though it's got a charger, but that's pretty cool. It's I have not seen a watch, excluding the Apple Watch. I own one there, but excluding that watch, this watch has a sleep mode. You hold down this button right here for like 5 seconds, I believe it said in the instructions, and it turns off. Ready? There we go. See? Turns off. The watch is completely off. I would think this is good for sleep. I mean, this is good for saving your battery, honestly. So, and then when you want to switch it on, it doesn't matter. Any one of these buttons, you hold down one of them. Give it a couple seconds. And there we go. See? Turns back on. Like that. Turns back on. That's sleep mode. I think that's a pretty cool feature. Again, like I've said, I have not known any other watches to have that. And then, like I said, I'm going to show you how to turn off the chime. I don't know if you can see that. See the little chime symbol next to the 55? So what you do is you hold down the light button. Hold down that light button for a couple seconds, and you'll see it switch off. See? There we go. And then when you want it back on, hold down again, and it comes back on. And then let me show you the alarm, so that way I can show you. So if I want to turn on the alarm, same button, but you have to be in the alarm mode. Here, let me go back. This is the alarm mode, but if you want that alarm on, you gotta hold the light button down for a couple seconds. Actually, wait, I need to go back to the alarm mode. See that big bell that just popped up? That's the alarm. So now the alarm is on, but I'm gonna choose to turn it off because I don't really need an alarm right now. Honestly, I have an alarm like on my phone or my watch, but this is honestly a pretty cool watch. I love it. I wish I could show you. It's 3:57. Gosh, a couple more minutes. I could show you the. I could let you hear the Dork, chime, which I think is pretty cool. It's unique. Also, when you're scrolling through like the date and stuff, like I said, you can hear the date.
Wednesday, May 24, 2023.
So it really goes out with the date and stuff. From what I've heard from other people who've owned the watch, who have, a watch just like this, is that when the date is read out, it sounds like it has some personality, like when it's Friday, it's all excited, which I can't wait to hear that. It sounds like that'll be interesting just to kind of have your watch Friday, like I've heard it in other videos, Friday, blah, blah, just, it's almost 3:58. It'll probably just be an edit I add in the video, but, yeah. Thank you for watching.
p.m.